What's happening with my subscribers, man? Oh, yeah. Now let's smoke, motherfuckers. What's up with my peoples, man? Hold on 1 second. Damn. P9, copy. For the record, I don't like these anymore. All right, so this morning we're gonna smoke, of course. But last night I brought on Mikey Gp, but he didn't get a chance to talk. He didn't get a chance, so I'm bringing him back on this morning so we could all have a conversation with him. I hope some of y'all come on the panel as we talking, and it's all good. You ain't even gotta talk, just But I ain't got a chance to really chop it up with my boy in a long time. So we gonna just chop it up and reminisce, share some Dirty Nation history that y'all don't may or may not know. For the record, I don't like those. I like these. For the record, I should have never been like them. For real. Man. Matter of fact, look, I already said it, so I can't change it. I forgot. Yeah, we don't, on the backup channel, there's no need for no rant. So, come on. You gonna come up? Come up. I don't gotta rant, do all that. Oh, it's right up under there. Posted it.
Guy, man, my motherfucking guy.
You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
All right.
Oh, you ain't talking to me.
Bullshit.
I'm ready. Hold on, look. I'm gonna show you how ready I'm is.
Yeah, you had the blinker already. You see, yes, he was ready.
like 5
Going
minutes.
down? You going up north or down south?
Shit, nigga, I'm going like 5 minutes down to 99.
Oh shit.
Nigga, I'm like, so I'm like, that's how we gotta get it right now.
It hits you all at one time when you down the street.
And then when I'm driving, I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta lower this a little bit. But that's where I needed to be. So when I start working, I could be like blowed in my zone, and then I'm gonna get out working and go to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I get off of lockdown, I'll be back.
Yeah, you're going.
Heard it all before. Nah, for real. I would have been with.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Shit, me and John chopped it up for a minute the other day when me and you hung up.
Did it change your life?
Nah. I ain't one of them youngsters, nigga. We had a good conversation though.
It's always growth. You know, people conversate, you always take something back. Like there's always something about the conversation you could say you learn.
Oh yeah. You know what? John makes me learn stuff that I don't even know about myself. What's going on, man?
Hey, top of it. How you living?
What's happening, man?
All right.
fresh
Good morning. Good morning.
He got that fresh out look, don't he?
Are you the fresh out one?
Man, you know, still trying to get it right, man. How y'all doing this morning?
Cool. How long were you in there for?
16, man.
Oh, nigga, welcome to motherfuck home, nigga.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Brody.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And then if you go start fucking with dirt, man, you got a good positive motherfucking lane right there.
Oh yeah,
Real
you know
shit.
That's big bro, man. That's big bro, man. Lace my tennis shoes when it was hard on the yard, man.
Fat bro.
Huh? Thought I
He's
knew
fat,
everything
bro.
about jail till I met this dude and he showed me magic, man. Hey, that boy Dirt was making shit happen when it wasn't nobody making nothing happen on the yard. Boy, now I look at him, YouTube sensation.
Hey, GP, did he say abracadabra and everything?
He should have. That boy went out and came back with some stuff like this. I'm like, where you get that at? They ain't got nothing like that around here. All of a sudden, we got a whole lot of new friends coming to the cell trying to, you hear me?
Trying to do the thing?
Oh, it's wake and bake time. Everybody getting their wake and bake right, huh?
Oh, nigga, this is the bakery.
Yes, sir. Can I turn this down now?
Hey, man, I'm be 100 with you, GP. Out here right now, right? Your first steps, I'm gonna be real. You're probably older than me, but on some real shit. Your first steps right now, just know, nigga, just know. It seems hard. It seems hard. That's it. It just seems hard. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll get easy.
Dirt, man, you sure got a lot of Aaron Rodgers stuff going on back there.
Put that bullshit away.
Oh, you must have forgot.
I ain't never met so many. Like, I don't even know how many people know where Green Bay is really at.
It's somewhere up there.
Somewhere up there where you're real pale at. And they win championships, huh?
Man, I had the opportunity since we were Celtics to go to a Green Bay game.
Did you?
Yes, and
that was some shit.
That was like being around family for real. Like, I have never seen so many Green Bay fans in Atlanta, though.
In Atlanta, that's like going to a Raider game in LA.
Pretty much. Well, it was
So you go to
funky.
a Raider game in LA, you're gonna see more you're gonna see more Raider fans than you're gonna see any other. I don't care if they Rams, Chargers, you're gonna see more of them fans than you will see. You're gonna see more Raider fans than you will see Rams or Charger fans in Los Angeles. That's crazy.
Well, a lot of them, they was in LA before. They was.
Exactly. And so them OGs, they hanging on.
Hey, GP. Hey,
Yeah,
Dirt. Hey, GP. Nice to meet you, man. Fucking man, welcome home again. You know what I'm saying?
I
And hey,
appreciate
Dirt,
it.
I'm gonna start doing. I gotta go be a fucking. I gotta go to
Okay.
work now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna be too far behind
Now,
you.
hey, I'm gonna go watch some motherfucking trucks right now, nigga.
That's
I'm gonna go
right.
see what I'm doing. And then if them niggas ain't talking what I'm talking, I'm gonna be
Gotta go. You already know.
out
That's
of
it
here,
right
buddy.
there, man.
Out of here. Dirt
You
knows.
gonna
Hey,
meet me
Dirt,
you gonna meet
hey,
me
I
where I'm
quit
at, or hey, you ain't gonna meet me, Jack.
Dirt knows I quit on it fast.
Yeah, I
Hey,
learned real quick. I've been watching all the dudes I've been seeing going home before me, and I've just been taking little notes. Okay, boom. First thing, stay away from the riffraff. Second thing,
yeah,
it might be good to go OT somewhere. You feel me? If you can afford it and whatnot.
yeah,
Next
real
thing, go get a
shit.
job. You hear me?
all
That
them is
9 to 5, that'll
directions.
keep you
Hey,
out the way.
all them is steps away from the pokey.
You feel me?
Hey,
Hey,
but
hey,
let's
man, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm listening on the way, Dirt, but I'm gonna get
yes
into the
sir.
square shit. All
All
right,
right, Brody. It
GP.
All
was
right,
nice meeting you.
so let's get into this.
Yes,
So
sir.
so the people that know, because this on my backup channel. So this is because my first channel is back, but the backup
Right,
channel got a whole, for some reason it got like different crowd that come through too. So they're gonna enjoy this. So anyhow, first off, where are you from?
man. I'm out of San Diego, California. Better yet, Skyline. Southeast 619. Home of the best, man. America's finest city.
Mm-hmm.
When you get off when you coming down to San Diego, man, don't just think it's all beaches and all that, man. We got an area of town too where we get in. You start passing that 8 freeway and you start making your way up that hill, you're gonna start coming across that East Dago, man. That's like the beginning of the slums. Keep
The
coming.
south. That's the beginning of the southeast.
That's East Dago. You ain't even in Southeast yet. That's like the chaser to the real. You feel me? Like they getting it out there. Them like the wine coolers, and my people's out there. They doing their thing. North Park where the blade at and all that. But boy, you get in that southeast, it get real treacherous, man. In them trenches, man. The niggas coming around them trails, coming out that coming out the basement and all kind of shit, man. We off the tops and the bottoms, so you know how it go. Like from
So when
from West Coast 30s all the way to the east side of Southeast, man. Skyline, it's real bad down there. Don't come on
when did
vacation
you?
because hey,
Well,
when you do,
you know,
stay at them beaches and whatnot, or have somebody you can call and tap in with.
uh, so what you did 15 the 16?
Yeah, man, 16, man. That 15. I don't like putting extras on it because I know some dudes who really did every day of their 30s and 20s and all that, man. So, I say like I had I'm 80 days short of 16 years, man.
Man,
Yeah, that was some shit.
I'm
Cold
just thinking,
journey.
I was just thinking back, man. Damn,
Yeah. Shit, we was together what, 10 years ago?
10 years ago, 11 years ago,
Yeah. All that.
might be damn near 12, 2010 to 11.
Yeah.
Man, hey, we went through some shit. I don't know if you ever really sat back and just reflected. We went through some shit.
Yeah. That's just been life though. Like, here it is, you like, nigga, that's came down at 17. You know what I mean? You really like have to grow up behind this thing. I was out there, I knew better and was still choosing to make like bad choices.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come to jail till I was 25. So, like I definitely knew what I was doing. And I probably should have been doing a whole lot better, but at the time, that's all I knew, man. That's all for a long time. I let that be the reason.
What
Come
do
through,
you?
you get that mines, I'm coming back, you gonna feel me. I wanted anybody and everybody to feel the same pain I was feeling. And boy, that's just the way it was.
Yeah, you went through. You had stuff. You had lost homies at a young age too. Huh?
Yeah, man. I started losing my partners like in high school, man. You know, a lot of dudes. So look, and no knock to nobody who didn't, right? Because a bunch of my partners didn't. But like my community, man, we emphasize going to school and whatnot. And if you go to school where I come from, you going to Morris, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Morris basically like Skyline High. They didn't want to name it that because they trying to keep the gang stuff down. But man, you went to my high school, boy, you was either with the function or you was getting rolled over. Just it was that simple. Like, and so when I was in high school, bro, uh, you know, me and my niggas like we set the tone. Like, I'm from a clique. Yeah, man, give it up for the mob. You know what I mean? All my affiliations, like this mob shit, Gangsta Pen Mafia. My name Mikey GP. You feel me? I'm a baby of the clique. When I got put on the clique in 94, 93, I was 13 years old, man. My homie said, look, we gonna call you Mikey GP. Like, okay, I'm feeling that. Like, so the GP, just for everybody who don't know, for all those who do, hey man, gangsta pimping for the money and the record, man. You know, it's the life I live, man. My mama raised me to be a pimp. My daddy told me, boy, you're a gangster. So I just took on the best of both worlds and kept pushing, you know?
Man, and that's where that leads you though.
Sheesh. So by the time I was 17, man, two of my best friends got killed, man, like a month before graduate, really like 2 months. I was supposed to graduate in June. So come April, I was coming back from LA. Even in high school, boy, I was busting moves. I used to be going to LA and shit, going mess with my peoples up there, and then I come back today going I have something different to show my partners. So I went to LA for spring break, and my I had parked my car at my partner house. Mind you, I'm in high school, man. My senior year of high school, my mother decided that she gave me the opportunity of either going to live with her in Washington D.C. or staying at home and graduating with my class. So what did I decide to do? I'm gonna stay at home and hang with the homies. So my senior year of high school, I went and got me an apartment like about 2 blocks from the high school, and you know, my house was a spot. But when you young and you trying to and you acting like you grown, a lot of shit come with that. Boy, I remember the first time, nigga, my lights got cut off because I never checked the mail, nigga. When you 17, you don't know to go check no bills, all that kind of other shit. You know what I mean? That's something different. But long story short, man, April 9th, my partner came to pick me up from the Greyhound. I had rode the Greyhound up to LA and shit because I didn't even have no license, man. I had a 300Z, and I had parked it in front of his house. So my boy come pick me up, Rodney Lighting, man, rest in peace, God rest the dead. My boy came and picked me up, man, and he woke up out of sleep, come pick me up at the Greyhound. And on the way back, like young niggas, like, bro, where the party at is spring break. I know it's good, so we function, we go to a few functions and shit. Mind you, my boy like Hawaiian and black, so he got the long, silky. We called him Macadocious because he had all the bras. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, hey man, when we get back to the land, we get back to the set. Like the week before, we had got into it with some dudes. Man, we had chased some dudes about the turf, and man, them same dudes. Man, the next week, me and my boy, man, we was out there when we came back, and we was smoking and drinking, and they came around the corner, nigga, and started busting on the nigga. Shot my boy, hit him one time in the heart. He died in my arms. Feel me?
Damn.
Like, that was some shit for a 17-year-old nigga to go through, right? So, bam, fast forward. Now it's like a month later. Me and my nigga Lil Brisk, like, so Mac, he put me up on the pimp shit. My nigga Lil Brisk, he was like the hustler. Like, that nigga was way ahead of his grind, he was only 18, nigga. But by the time he was 18, uh, nigga was already sending packs OT. San Diego isn't home. You feel me? We getting all the drugs first. I don't care if you want some coke. I don't care if you want some crystal weed, whatever it is. So look, bro, we was getting pounds for like 350, 400 at the most, sending them to Florida. my white partner in Florida, the nigga was dumping us back like seven and some change for a pound. So,
You only 17?
huh?
You was only
I
17?
was 17, bro. I was 17. You know, like I didn't grow up like everybody else, my nigga. Like my mom was young, my daddy was in the streets, so like I really kind of like grew up like a turf baby type, like nigga, like wherever my mama was at, like that's what I was doing. So I remember when I was like getting into high school, my mom started fucking with the Jamaicans. So the Jamaican nigga, they used to be sending packs OT, right? So boom, one day the nigga like, hey, I need you to come with me, help me wrap up these pounds. I'm like, wrap up these pounds. Like, my mom know you got me finna. Like, come on, man, just ride with me. So boom, we get over there, nigga. About 5 Jamaicans in the room and shit. He's like, yeah, I'm finna show my boy how to do the whoop. So, nigga, we getting these niggas go buy a stroller, like for the playpens and strollers because you got to get the box to match the weight for the packs OT, right? So, bam, if you ever trip off like the playpens for babies, they weigh like 50, 60 pounds, bro. These niggas used to go just buy playpens just for the box. They'll just get a playpen away. Hey, shout out to my boy Lil Ant, man. I gave him a playpen when he was a baby, man. Now the nigga owning shit. That's what's up. My nigga Lil Ant Swanigan, he's a young man ahead of his grind. He out there opening up shoe companies and shit. That's the business. But yeah, when he was a kid, man, his mom was in school. I mean, I gave her a playpen box. Me and the Jamaican niggas used to have a nigga taking and wrapping up all the work. We take cellophane and boom, we'll put the cellophane in the we'll put the weed in the cellophane and you just have to like really be wrestling with the shit, flipping it, clupping it, putting salt and pepper and all kind of shit on your shit back in the day before they had all the food savers and all that. You niggas got it easy nowadays, man. There ain't no muscle in your hustle. I get it. You know, we was
So
having to really
let's so
do
let
it.
so let's fast forward to around the time when you went in. Like, because it was an unfortunate series of events that had led to like you going in.
For sure. For sure. So like again, man, you gotta think. So when my partners died when I was coming out of high school, boy, it just didn't stop. Like, uh, I don't want to forget nobody. Like, Mommy Trav Banks, he got killed at the beach, man. I was in Vegas at the time I was pimping. So when I get the call from the V, I'm like, hey, I tell my people like, hey man, go take me to the. I didn't even go get my broad or nothing. I jumped straight on the plane. I gotta go home. And this was the kind of like the thing with my girl. She was like, so are you pimping? Are you gang banging? Or what are you doing? I'm telling her I'm doing both. So like, boom, they killed my homie Trav at the beach. This in '03. Kill my homie Trav at the beach. Uh, they killed my homie. They killed my homie T Hog in front of Meadowbrook Apartments. Uh, my relative Gino commits suicide off the water. It's like a gang of shit, just like every ain't no getting around it, bro. And I feel like I'm directly connected to every and anything that's going on in the turf. Like
Yeah,
it's my obligation to go and do what I have to do. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
unfortunately, nigga, I was always part of that first crew. Like, you know how I go when we on the yard, nigga. You don't want to be a part of the second wave. You want to be a part of that first wave. That second wave
man,
get the blues.
man.
So, you know, like all that kind of like uh all I wanted to do, nigga, was get away. I was trying to go out, nigga, and look at me. When I want all these people to look at me, man. When you go to the club and you got that thing on you, when you go to that club, know that there's a good chance that you're going to use it, right? And if you use it and you get caught using it, know that there's a good chance that you might not never come home again, nigga. When I'm sitting at court and then people talking about 75 to life for a gang enhancement and a gun enhancement and a murder, you start looking at like that room start getting real small. You feel me? Hey, all the people that you thought was in your corner when them visits when you're only getting one or two visits, you feel me? And the phone calls, nigga. Them prepaid phone calls, motherfuckers ain't answering them prepaid phone calls, and you ain't got no phone time, nigga. Yeah, you start realizing who's who, Jack.
Yeah. So if you can, like, what did you end up going down for? If you could speak on it.
All right, so my case, man, I got arrested for a involuntary manslaughter. Again, by the time I got caught and went to jail, I was 25 years old. I was really at the top of my grind, man, and again, I was on some pimp shit, so I was went downtown with my partners, man. We went to the club. A few of my little partners was rappers, so we are able to get in the club. No pat downs, no nothing, right? So a nigga slide up in there. I got thing on my hip, bottle, weed, all the shit. Like that's just really what it is. And on the way out of the club, um, feel me? Nigga had an altercation. In that altercation, um, somebody was killed. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I was the one that got pointed out. Shit, chased down by the police. All the shit. Like I only got like about 2 blocks away before the police was on the nigga. So you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's life.
So now, so you was already 25. So you had never been to the pen before 25.
Hell nah, nigga. I was doing county. That's like one of the jokes. Some of my partners, right? They was fighting a conspiracy. The niggas have been fighting that conspiracy. So I didn't actually fall until '06. But remember, I'm telling you, like in '03, my homies just turned up. Like all my partners getting killed and shit. So I got a crew of homies. There was like about 12 of them. They was all fighting a conspiracy. They was finna go get back. My partner got killed in Oceanside. My pimp partner, Macamillion, rest in peace. He got killed up there, fucking around, going to get his hoe some gear, and the little crib niggas up there in Oceanside was tripping and knocked my nigga down. Rest in peace, you know. Uh, but man, we was clubbing and shit. Like that's kind of like what it is in San Diego. You go downtown to that Gaslamp district, boy, you gonna have a good time. But again, man, there's some dudes from out that section, out that southeast, boy.
So what was the So you had already been on your grown man, had responsibilities and everything. So when you after you get out of reception, what's the first prison you hit?
Do Folsom, Sea Yard.
C facility.
See facility, man. Hey, but you know what, low key, they say that's the program facility. Oh, this nigga can't. He gonna tell me, you boy, you better get off that thing. I know it. He's stupid. Hold on.
So how long you stay there?
I stayed there for 3 years.
Oh, you was shit, nigga. You was 180s. So then from there, where you go?
Uh, I went to man. I kind of came up, man. You know, my points dropped 180. I went to a level 3. I ended up at CMC. CMC was like the home of boy milk and honey. I ain't never been at a sweeter pen with all that funny money and just the movement. It was like a whole different world, man.
Let me see. Your camera froze. Hold on one
My,
second.
yeah.
All
You
right, there
back?
we go.
Yeah, my fault.
So CMC. So then I remember you saying like CDC, it was just too open. It was like too open. Cause I remember you telling me stories about how it was there. Like y'all had a key, didn't y'all have a key?
Hey, that CMC, it was a trip, right? You really did have a key to your shit. Like you could go and pop that joint and in unlocks on the hour, funny money. Like they had a little mini canteen on the yard where you could go buy ice creams. They had niggas out there selling everything, nigga. I mean, from burritos to they package. Like you could go out there and you could buy weed, tennis shoes, CDs, like you name it, whatever you want. It's really out there, bro. It was just on a nigga to know who to go talk to go get it. You know, like they had a
Mm-hmm.
nigga that was running a gambling thing. That nigga must have had about 5,000 in funny money in his mattress. The shit was crazy.
I caught funny money at VAC. That's the only time I ever
Yeah, I
seen
know.
that shit. But that was the first. You had told me about it first. Then when I left there and went there, then I got to experience it, and that shit only lasted like 8-9 months before they took all that shit.
Right. Yeah, they kept on switching up the color of the thing based on we was having too much money. If you wasn't walking around with about $100 in funny money, you know, it's kind of like on the streets. If you ain't walking around with a big old stack on you, boy, you playing, boy.
Man, I used to be hitting the dice games. My funny money be all whooped at it from putting rubber bands on that shit. That motherfucker slid across the ground hella times.
Right, they can't determine the nickels from regular paper.
Yeah. All right, so now we pull up to Calipat.
Yeah,
So I beat you there probably by about 4-5 months. I went through some shit. I didn't already talked about it. So bam, I think I was out to sell somewhere, and
yeah, you
then
was on the yard playing basketball.
I'll come back to the cell, and I'll meet Mikey GP.
Sad. I remember I'm like, man, I'm not finna go up in there. I don't know who cell this is. You feel me? I've been programming. I know how to function. So it's like, hold on, whose cell is this? The police like, man, get up in there. You know, go. What's the boy? What's that nigga name? You remember the Mexican police? You be doing this shit all the time.
Yeah. So see that or something like that. Yeah.
Hey, that nigga had that nervous.
The police had that. He had a nervous tick. He'd be talking to you and just.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Let's revisit our time in the cell and the lessons that we learned, and how it paid to be ahead, man. So right then and there, that was probably when you probably would have got a glimpse of what I call dirty weather. That's where that shit started. Because remember, I used to be like, bro, watch this. And we'd be having shit, and there won't be nothing in the whole building. And we be sitting back there, you know, once that sizzling go, once we start that baking, it's time to go.
You definitely showed me how to what's the word? I'm not gonna say corner the market, but you determine how the market operates, right? So bam, say if it is something around, boom, you just sit back and lay on it, sit on it for a minute. Then boom, hurry up and when it's all gone, you dump. Or when you get it, hurry up and dump and let all them niggas get hot. And then just sit back and watch.
Hey, but they was playing real live games at that motherfucker. Remember the time, nigga, the crib nigga was gonna he was trying to rob me for the money in my booty, and we was sitting back. We like, nigga, how is they talking about robbing the sack nigga in the building? Remember, we was like, how is they gonna do it, nigga? I got my money on me.
Yeah, I don't know how that was supposed to work.
And then the nigga C-Rat rolled up. That was the play out the kitchen. He was gonna try to give him the money, and that nigga broke. But nigga, it worked. It worked. It got some niggas. Hey, so what's your Scrabble hand like?
Oh man, sheesh. Listen, one thing about a young nigga, right? I don't like to be considered no dumb nigga. So all I want to do is know a gang of words, right? So any nigga that know. Right? I was talking to OG last night. He said he know Reese Cup. Call Reese Cup. Ask Reese Cup about a young nigga named GP from Skyline, man. Them young old niggas was whooping my ass. $5 a game, right? So look. I'm gonna keep it like this. Shout out to my homeboy TY from Swans, man. That nigga, first nigga ever introduced me to Scrabble. I'm like, nigga, what's word, gang? Nigga, we don't need no words like that. He was like, come on, bro. You gotta educate yourself. So boom. That nigga whooped my ass about a week straight in that shit. I'm like, man, that shit bunk. He was like, you just don't know the right words. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the dictionary. You take it to the house, and then when you come back, get at me. Like, oh, say no mas, nigga. You ain't saying nothing. Nigga, I took that Scrabble book home. Nigga, I looked up every 2-letter, 3-letter word in the whole book. Went through every page. Right? That nigga ain't never beat me again. Nigga, I don't go out like that.
Hey, babe, that's my girl. That's the love of my life. Drina's Haven 916 down there. Me and her battle words with friends. Like we be battling.
Yeah, I got that too. Word few, words with friends, all that.
Right. And the source of my Scrabble like it comes from many days on being on a 180 yard on lockdown and all we got is Scrabble. And
That's
me
it.
and Mikey GP would play Scrabble from sun up to sundown.
Period, boy. Period.
They call themselves trying to have a Scrabble tournament. Who you think it came down to?
Hey, my boy, remember my boy C Strong? That nigga had all the books. The nigga from 40s, that nigga had all the word builder books and all kind of shit. We used to be going playing that work. Hey man, look, you better go read this book a little bit better because you can't fuck with me, boy.
we had Scrabble beef on that yard.
Sad.
Hey, so let's go to the story that I told on Big Herc about when they ran up in the cell on us.
Oh, this
all right.
Dirt.
So we sitting in the cell. We playing Scrabble like we always do. I got the tobacco, and then I had the you feel me tuck because I used to always say you never know when they gonna come
every
up.
Every morning you gotta wake up ready.
Ready. So
what you say? Keep that thing.
Yes. And sure enough, remember the motherfuckers ran by the door. We was looking, we was like, what the fuck is they running by the door for? And then he came right back. So they pull us out the cell, right? This is the day after we took, shit. Had you ever seen $1,800 in cash in prison?
No, not in prison. On the streets, yeah, but not in prison, man. That was some shit. I was like, hold on, nigga, where you get all of this money at? And what do you plan on doing with it? Like, nigga, this is the most money I ever had.
Nigga. So we take the picture, right? We take the picture. Infamous picture. And matter of fact, let me see real quick. Bam. Because I just posted this picture the other day.
Yeah, I think I have seen that. I'm looking like this boy, man. Hey, you ain't supposed to have that much money in jail. You ain't supposed to have no money in jail. They want you to be broke, boy.
This picture right here.
Yeah, buddy. I was squatting on the bunk.
Yeah. So anyhow, I post a picture on Facebook like a dumbass. That's what make it so funny because now motherfuckers do that shit like it's nothing. But back then we was kind of ahead of our time the way we was operating. Because remember, I was gambling on a 3G phone.
Right.
So anyhow, man, when so next thing you know, they pull us out the cell and they like, who's Kurt Luminous? What was the first thing popped in your mind?
This nigga, man, this bitch is told on the money, man. This nigga with this bullshit ass Facebook. I told you don't put that picture up. I knew that shit was gonna come back to bite a nigga in the ass.
That nigga said, who's Kurt Luminous? That nigga said, hey, did you feel bad for me though when they had me over there coughing and shit?
Hey, the nigga made me go first. I'm like, man, that's some disrespectful shit. Every time here come now, the nuts and butts shit, right? I get up out of there, I slide over, they got you back there coughing like a motherfucker. Do it again.
That's what they said, make it wink.
Yeah, he was like, man, I'm starting to feel sexually harassed around this motherfucker.
In front of the building, they took us to the middle shower too.
To the middle shower, you know it.
Man, but from that experience, hey, I remember one time when I broke your TV. I felt hella bad.
I appreciate it, man. You got that thing fixed and everything for a nigga. Hey, that dumbass wire, now they got all these that was one of them stupid ass smart TVs. It didn't have nothing to hang it up on the wall, none of that shit. Them
that
old high tech
on his face, turned it on
right on the corner.
Got spider webs.
Damn,
I was like, how I'm gonna tell this nigga I just broke his
it took about 3 months to finally get that TV replaced.
I remember she took the money from you, was like, you don't need it. You don't need it. Hey,
that's the story of my life, man. I don't need it. Everybody, it's always my fault and I don't need nothing.
Man, so another story. Do you remember when that kite, like there's certain shit that happened that you just can't explain. Do you remember the kite that came under the door when you was at work that said take off on our neighbors?
Yeah. Yeah, that says next door. And it's fucked up because like when you be in these stoops, man, I know it's always constant fun with the white boys, the Mexicans, the Asians, you know what I mean? But sometimes like nigga, we a tap on the door, like, hey, pull the line, nigga, woo woo, you know what I mean? Like, and so for a kite to come and be like, nigga, we tripping with the Mexicans, like that's to where does that come in at?
Man, it was they did that shit on a regular program though. As soon as you went to work, that motherfucker slid under the door. I was in there busting down. That motherfucker said, "Take off on your neighbors, because when the door is open, they're gonna get off on you. So if I was you, I'd get off first. They're just trying to get up out of here and start shit, but they're coming for you first." I was like, "Oh, where my Sally? Sally!"
Hey, niggas be having dirty politics.
That was dirty at his finest too.
Right.
Hey, they want to know what's funny money.
Oh, funny money, man. Check it out. So you gonna get this square. You gonna get this square? Yeah. All right. Nah, I'm gonna go outside. So look, man, funny money is when you get to these certain prisons and stuff, man, these older prisons, they they have what they call funny money. You go to the canteen, you can get up to like a $50 increment of this funny money, and they're gonna give you a stack of squares, right? And on these squares, they got little nickel punch holes. So what they'll do is they'll come in there, rip off your punch hole. Like say you take your funny money to the mini canteen. It's just like having a dollar in your pocket, man. Except in prison, you don't got no money. So when you pull up and you got this funny money on you, and you give it to the people at the canteen, boom, you getting the ice cream. Say it's a so the funny money come in dollar increments, right? And it's 20 little squares and they all a nickel. So you can go up there, you can get a Tootsie Roll for 5 cents, you can get an ice cream for $3 and something. You feel me? You can buy a burrito
Mm-hmm.
on the yard from a nigga for $2. You can buy joints on the yard for $6. It's just whatever you want, you can buy with the funny money.
We call them yard shack duckies.
Exactly, exactly.
Yard shack duckies.
But we was calling it funny money because the color kept changing, man. So it was funny how they,
Man,
when
true
you get too
shit.
many of them, it seemed like they changed the color of them.
Hey, do you remember the first time you seen $100 bills with all them colors?
Yeah, shit. When I just got out, I got some
And
blue ones in there right
they,
now. I'm like, even the $5 bill got different colors on the back of that motherfucker. I'm looking like, okay,
and it ain't nothing like it used to be. They went through a phase where they was trying to have the cut where the money was really looking like some funny money at one time.
right? Yeah, it got plenty of colors and shit on it. Plenty of colors. Yeah, yeah. This shit different, man, and it's plentiful. Like, what was so when I left in 2006, man, it was seeming like, nigga, money was about worth about half what it is now. You feel me? So now that I'm looking at it, uh, when I was, you can go get you a box chef for or a bubble caprice for like about 2,500. That was a going thing. Right now, everybody jumping in like these Tahoes and everything like 7,500, 10 bands. So it's a trip just to see how things change. Like every 5 years or so, things flip again, flip again. You know what I mean? It's almost like how the cars change. When the cars change, people change. I came home, everybody wearing all these low ass clothes. I still ain't got here.
Yeah, that's the story of people's lives. Hey,
Homie asked me, he said, man, who took you shopping? Nigga, I'm wearing my size. I ain't wearing them little ass pants like y'all, man. That's out.
out. What about fitted?
Yeah, yeah, I'm wearing my size. All right, how about that?
All right, so you went from those. So let's be clear, man. Calipat is a 180 prison. That's the end of the road, pretty much.
Right.
So therefore, to make it from the end of the road to the beginning of the road, that's the stuff. That's the survival journey. So tell me about what it was like to go from being there to fire camp.
So, man, listen, that shit was hectic, right? Because imagine I went from a 4 to a 3 to a 4 to a 3, finally to a 2 to a 1, right? And going from Going from Folsom to CMC, that was a transition. Going back to the foe, it was like, oh, you slap yourself in the head because it's like, are you fucking up, nigga? Now I'm going back. It was cool though. I'm not gonna lie, because when you left, right as after you left, my brother was on B yard. My brother ended up coming from B yard and Calipat to A yard, so I was able to spend a little bit of time with my brother. My brother, shout out Lil 6ix9ine, Stein. You feel me? Free my peoples. He ended up catching a life sentence. The nigga never got out the car, man, got a life sentence. So, you know what I mean? That's a story for something totally different. But I was able to get back to a level 3 when I got to Pleasant Valley and shit. Homies rolled out the red carpet. It was like everything was going great for the first 9 months. Then Pleasant Valley decided they didn't want no blacks or Asians up there because of the Valley Fever shit. So then they sent this nigga to Solano. From Solano, you know, you learn how to. I ain't gonna lie, man. When you coming from down south and you got this gang mentality, when you go up north, you see that it's a little bit different. Like you gotta really be on some like. Prison made me. I'm not racist, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely woke my eyes, it opened my eyes up to racism. You feel me? Because shit, this niggas don't like you just because you a nigga. Like, come on, bro. I don't even talk to you. Fuck, you don't like me for. But then it's, you know what I mean? Like you get around some essays that's hella cool. The NAs, they hella cool. Like, you feel me? A lot of people take on our culture, but at the end of the day, like, really don't like us, man. They don't like me and you for the way that we look, for the way that we act, for the way that we talk, but they're emulating, trying to do everything that we doing. So it's like some real bullshit that I'm
Are
looking at
you able? Are you able to decipher the difference?
between what
Because there's some
racism and
people that
prejudice.
there's some people that was they grew up. They might not be black like us, but they grew up a nigga.
Yo, hell yeah, definitely, definitely. Like, man, listen, the motherfucking boys, them is niggas. Them is the most Mexican niggas I ever seen. Like the way that they structure and all that, they should raggedy, but they tripping. And so like when you run into like some of them northerners really be from black gang, but when they come to jail, they gotta run with the Mexicans, and it's fucked up for them. And a lot of them end up dropping out because that shit way too. When you a nigga, that's too much rules and shit. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of them old heads, man. They really like look at you with disdain. Like when you push up, they be looking like, nigga, who the fuck is, man, get the fuck away from me. And they
Yeah.
did everything but call you something out under your name, out your name under their breath, you know?
All right. So moving forward, do you think that in your adjusting to being home, because when you went down to the lowest level fire camp, that's one step from being on the streets.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
So did you
Fire
have to
camp
learn?
did a lot for me. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like it. I prayed to get there, but when I got there, I hated every day of that shit, right? Because that's some real work, nigga. They want you to put out fires without no water. I ain't never seen no shit like that. But hey, so when I got to fire camp, it was cool because I was able to get in traffic. You know, you jumping on the back of that emergency crew vehicle, they call them ECVs. You get on the back of that bus and you in traffic, you on the freeway. You know what I mean? You get to listen to the music, niggas. It's about sometimes you might have like 16 people on the crew. So we all on the back of the bus. Man, where I'm at, every fire camp different, but nigga, it was big blowing phones, all kind of shit. So
I probably had iPads in that bitch.
niggas had some shit, bro. Niggas had some shit. We ain't had no iPads, but niggas had some shit. Everybody, we had the little portable chargers. Cause imagine you going places, ain't no way to charge up your phones, ain't no way to do a whole lot of shit. So you see some real ingenious shit. Listen, we out there on that fire camp. We going to campaigns now. For a motherfucker that don't know what a campaign is, man, free shit, especially when you in jail, right? We going, niggas is taking and stuffing shit all on their side. Mind you, this free food these people giving us. We stand in line, they give you a plate, boom. Then as you walk, you can get your orange juice, you can get your snacks, your little kind bars, and all these fruit roll-ups, and it's plentiful, man.
Like they love you because you fighting these fires
Yeah,
that's
you helping these
saving
people,
their
man.
community and shit.
right? So you out here and then you driving past or you jump out and the people be like, "Hey, thank you for saving our house and shit." Here it is, me. So it was a trip too, right? Because I'm gonna get into this later. They was talking about expunging people record that went to fire camp. I said, "There's no way in God's green earth that they gonna expunge my record because I went out here to fire camp. You think they gonna forgive me for killing somebody because I helped save somebody's house? I don't see it happening, right?" And a lot of dudes is trying to get their shit expunged. And, our prayers go up to those who, you know what I mean, who are still on that path, man. And I wish you the
Real shit.
best, but I just don't see it happening. Think about it.
I mean,
So
I
you
think
gotta think
I
they've been
think
talking about 85%, nigga. They've been talking about 85% changing since you failed, right? It
yeah.
just started changing. It just went to 66 in last year.
Damn. Man, them
It went from
motherfuckers.
85 to 80 in 2017. Then 2021, they went to 66. They not taking no more shit. And now they what they changed was in fire camp, it used to be halftime. Now, if you go to fire camp, you're gonna do for every 30 days you get 30 days off. If you're not in fire camp and you minimum custody, you don't get that 30 days off. They got some tricks, boy. You better watch CDCR, man. Ain't no R on that thing.
ain't no rehabilitation.
Yeah. California Department of Corrections and rape, nigga. They trying to rape a nigga up in here, nigga.
So did they give you skills that are transferable to out here?
Hard work ethic. That's pretty much it. Other than that, boy, if you willing to throw a tool in the ground, or you know what I mean, it's just on the person. But for sure, like, man, it's a lot of people don't want to do nothing, man. Hey, I came home after this EDD shit. Tell the motherfuckers getting a checking the check from their couch. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at the motherfucker. Get your money. You know what I mean? Run it up. But me personally, like, I need a program. I gotta work, man. I gotta 8 hours a day. I know that I have to stay busy. Otherwise, you know what's gonna end up happening. I'm gonna be back in these streets, and I know it.
So do you would say easily that you stir crazy? You'll go stir
Uh-huh.
crazy. You'll go stir crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm trying not to turn into no alcoholic now. I've been drinking too much beers and Hennessy and all that. I'm finna, I'm finna back up all
What
yak, homie.
blood, nigga? That shit is strong as fuck. Just admit it, nigga. That Hennessy tastes like you drinking lava,
I
like
love
some
it.
lava juice. That shit ain't man. Look, unless it's $100 bottle or something, that shit be smooth. That shit is rough.
Yeah, that shit rough, but it gets you there. Hey, you know what's crazy? Another thing too, that I want you to. It might be funny to you. Every day since I've been home, bro, my little son, he come in, he say, "Man, what's up with you and this orange juice?" I say, "Nigga, I ain't had to drink no orange juice in the last 15 years. Every morning I wake up, I'm drinking orange juice, nigga."
I really went through that too.
Yeah,
I
you feel
really
me?
went through that. Like, damn, I could just buy some orange juice like right now, right now.
Right now, and I ain't got to worry about turning it into no drink. I got drink in there. You don't got to worry about me using the sugar and all that to make no drink.
Man,
Yeah,
man, that's fuck. So you've been home 33 days now?
yeah,
That's the longest 33 days. Don't it feel like you've been home 3 months though?
man. It feel like, after a month passed, when I finally got to that month and I was tapping back in, I was doing check-ins with my peoples and shit, and I still, like I say, I still tap in with my partners who was down, and they just like, "So what is it, man?" I'm like, for me, it's being patient, right? Because again, things not going as fast as I want them to. I envision coming home being working in like 2 weeks, and here it is a month later, and I'm still sitting, on my patio couch waiting to smoke a joint and shit. So it's just
But what is
timing.
what? But what are the obstacles that was thrown in your way? Because it's people that's gonna come home and they're gonna be facing these same hurdles. I'm gonna give you an example. I was at
All
the
right,
gas
so
station and this young nigga was trying to buy some cigarettes for his sister, and they was like, "I need to see your ID," and he was like, he didn't have his ID. I
right,
was so he didn't give it to him. He called dude a racist, all the shit, but dude was just doing his job, right? I ended up selling him some weed or whatever. That's another story. But I told him, I said, "Man, you just got out, huh?" He was like, "Yeah, how you know?" I said, "Because I seen what you didn't have your ID, and I'm looking at you, you tatted up. I was like, man, I was just talking to the homie the other day, and he was telling me about the things that he went through coming home and not having an ID. It's literally like you a nobody. Like you, like my name is blankety blank blank. That's what it's like when you can't even prove who you are, not
Right.
even a little bit.
Yeah, so that was one of the things, man. You know, when I came home, so like my wife, she kind of like been a nigga chaperone. You feel me? I don't move without her. I don't really go nowhere and all that. But when I first came home, my partners, they decide they want to take me to the strip club, right? So
Ooh,
boom, we go to the strip club. Mind you, I don't got no ID. So my little partner, he got to pay like 500 for us to
damn.
get through the thing at a strip club, right? So boom, we pay 500 at the door. Then we get in there, and the nigga get $1,000 in ones. He give me 500. I'm like, nigga, listen, I ain't with the trick, and he like, it's my money, big homie. You do what you gonna do, right?
Like
Hey,
this is a lot of
he
money
like, I'm
right
like,
here.
man, I
Hold
don't,
on.
huh?
Like this is a lot of money right here.
This
Hold
a lot
on.
of, this could change. You feel me? Like stacker, you get like this, right? So boom, I'm sitting back. We at the strip club. Boom, he pay all the money. He like, what? He like, so it's like about 3 or 4 dances then came on. I ain't feeling none of them. So he like, look, this what you do. You take and you put that money right there, and oh, watch how all the bitches they gonna come flock to you. I like, nigga, I don't want no bitch coming talking to me yet for because about my money. Like, I want her to come talk to me because she want to talk to me. You feel me? So boom, he like, nah, just watch, just watch. So I take and I put the money on the table. Boom. Now all the bras coming through. They, hi, how you guys doing? Mind you, it's about 6 of us up in there, right? So all my partners, some of them pimps, some of them gangsters, some of them working and shit. So the bitches coming through, they sitting on niggas' laps and all kind of shit. I'm like, I really ain't feeling this shit. You feel me? But it's this nigga money, so they got the one little bra. I just let her. Okay, okay.
I knew
Somebody's
it.
skiing.
I knew he was gonna have a beautiful view.
Yeah, somebody's skiing, baby. And
Hell
you know
yeah.
what he doing?
Have you seen the snow yet, Mike?
Yeah, I just went somewhere on a little family trip and was able to see some snow and shit. I went to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, beautiful.
I'm jealous. I really like. I don't want this snow season to pass, and I ain't like got to go throw a snowball.
Right.
That's LA right there. And the
He on
Pacific
right
Ocean's
now.
right here. You can see it out there when it's not cloudy.
So where are you at in the LA mountains?
Why I can't hear you, Dirk?
He froze. It, I don't got 5G yet. I got 4.5.
Oh yeah, everybody clowning me because I don't got no iPhone. So I don't know the difference between no iPhone. No,
Nigga, Team Android.
yeah, Team Android, nigga, check it out. I'm ready to go to Walmart and go give me a $50 phone. Why you bush?
Hey, shit, motherfucker knew how to make that motherfucker do whatever it
You
do. But
hear me?
I would say before you do that, just go to Metro.
Just go to me.
Just go to Metro.
Nah, I'm on the family plan, man. I got a old S20 or some shit. I don't know how to use it. It's so much shit on here. I know it's a tracker on this motherfucker.
You would want to think that.
No, I know for sure.
Damn,
Whatever you do, hey, whatever you do, don't let Life 360 get put on your phone. Whatever you do, hey, message, nigga. That motherfucker tell you how fast you going, where you went, how long you been there.
Hey, look.
I ain't mad. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Hey,
Fuck
look.
it.
I understand what she go through. I understand what you go through. Hey,
Yeah,
fair exchange ain't no robbery,
at
buddy.
all, man. At all. At all. Yeah, that shit nuts. Yeah.
Hey, look, I didn't been with a remember the homie Chief I used to tell you about.
Yeah.
I'd have been at Chief House, right? No shit, regular
My
party.
boy, you know I
Yeah,
know Chief.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure. My bad. My bad. It's hey,
Yeah,
because from that I remember that's one thing I learned that all the people that I fucked with somehow they be finding each other,
yeah,
and
for
it's like
sure.
you know dirt,
Yeah.
I know dirt,
Let's
like
go. He came
to
and got
where
at
it
me
was
too. He was like, "Hey, man, my Brody told me you was coming up here. If you need anything, let me know." That nigga rolled out the red carpet for a nigga, man. You know what I mean? Smooth the pastures. Because when we had all came from Pleasant Valley, you know, they had dropped about 80 of us off on the yard. So now the whole yard then transition. You got the people who was already at Solano, then you got hella niggas that was coming from Pleasant Valley, right? And so you know how it go, man, with the homies, like. You get up to Solano, that's Sacramento backyard. They like, yeah, this is a sack slab. Hold on, this is the what slab? Okay, where is the homie supposed to be at? Oh yeah, well, you know, we all do the same thing. Okay, so Damu, sack, oh yes, all this, yeah, that part. All right, I got it.
yeah, but they hadn't met nobody like you though.
No, yeah,
You
we
actually was
building
probably
bridges, baby. We building bridges, baby.
yeah. So
And then when I
you
came,
like
after I came, some other old niggas came and it was like really like, okay, look, man, I tried to do as good as a job as I could. Now it's on you to go ahead and just put the final touches on that. You feel me?
I would
We
say
were
this
watching the
though.
master
I
go.
would say this.
Mhm.
The 691 619
Yes, sir.
from you what I learned from being friends with somebody else named Money Mike who was from the other side of the tracks from
Yeah,
you my two best friends from
yeah,
San Diego who's both named Mike and
yeah.
they from different sides of the track.
Yes, sir.
But what I learned is that like there's struggles that y'all went through that we was when we hadn't got there yet. And
Yeah,
that was how Skyline and Lincoln was really at each other in Dago. And
right,
versus like in Sacramento, that would be like Oak Park in the Heights or Oak
right.
Park in Meadowview.
Yeah,
Like, but it wasn't as bad as it was like it was in Dago. And now it caught up. And when we talk about clicks in Sacramento,
home
that
of the
shit
click, huh?
yeah, but
Yeah, for
but
sure.
a lot of the
Nowadays,
ones from them days didn't survive.
right.
But the one you part of, that motherfucker still, man, you was in a fucking book. Hey, so if y'all don't know, I was sellies with this nigga, and the nigga wrote a book with this nigga in it. The
Dead
nigga
or in
wrote
jail, man. My nigga Eric King, man, go get you a copy, man. Volume 1, 2, 3. He got a few of them, man. My boy EK represent my.
I was hey, that's one of the times that let me know, oh yeah, this nigga's fish. Like
Yeah,
this nigga's in a book.
yeah,
And you didn't come in bigging up nothing about where you was from or nothing. You was just like, nigga, shit, it is what it is. Let's rock. Even to when the homies was trying to figure out what we had going on up in there, you stayed solid. And that
yeah,
type of stuff right there is what leads to how we able to talk right now, 12 years
for
later,
sure,
like we ain't missed a beat.
for sure. Hey, you remember that first day we went to breakfast? Me and Harv sitting at the table. Me, you, Harv, and what's Bushwick Bill was my boy name from 20. Me and Harv, we
Nah,
sat at the table. We ain't said nothing to each other, right? I'm like, man. And that nigga broke the ice. He was like, hey, man, did the boy really tell on you? I'm like, yeah, but don't even trip, G. I'm going to get at him when I see him. And that was, man, Harv, my boy. To this day, I still fuck with Harv Nutty. Lincoln Port. What's up, love?
Harv Nutty, yes.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I think that the whole time. How long did you stay in Calipat after I left?
Shit, I left. I ended up leaving in 2013. Like, so I didn't, only a couple more months after you. I think you left at the end of 11, right?
I left like close to in the 11.
Yeah, so I was there for like another year and some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would say that you caught me at a point where like when the universe forces you in a unnatural position where you have to tap into all your senses, all of them.
Yeah.
You caught me at that point in my life, and I hope that the impression that I left on you was enough to carry you to where you was able to do good things.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. So one of the things that I do today and I continue to do is listen. One thing that I learned about myself and a lot of the people that I dealt with, at least early on, was we was all part of some form of the problem, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the older I got and the more mature, you don't start to mature just because you get old, nigga. That shit is a mindset, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
niggas that I started hanging around and, what I mean, challenging me mentally, physically, like on these bust downs and with these books and shit, started to teach me, man, listen, we cannot continue to be a part of the problem, man. My whole goal is to come out here and create a network of the niggas that I fuck with, solid niggas that's starting to own businesses, that's starting to like do things in the community, that's like lifting up the community. Man, I found out, nigga, once I got out of prison, there's a whole lot of motherfuckers that I used to deal with that's doing good. And they want to see me doing good. And so, like you, people with platforms is finding ways to incorporate me and help me to figure out what's the next move for me, But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna be a part of the problem. I tell my homies that every day. Like, if you think I'm coming back to the set and I'm all guns blazing and all that, nigga, I'm not doing that. Don't get it fucked up. I'm gonna protect myself. My household is definitely protected very well, nigga. I'm still my GP. But as far as me going out there running and gunning and all that, them days over with, champ.
That's what's up, man. That's the message I kind of wanted to get out there because they might have heard you say like I was a pimp, I was a gangster, and all that. But
Yeah,
I wanted to make sure they knew that that was a part of you that was younger. And
yeah.
then as we go to what we have now, man, look, man, people see what it is. Like shit, you can't, man, nigga. That was 16 years. I know
16
what it
years,
felt like
nigga.
when I first came home.
Right.
And nigga, your mind is so much of a sponge right now. There's no telling what you could accomplish right now. Like your shit, like you doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, like sitting still and
That's it,
figuring out
boy.
how big this motherfucking world is, and then diving in and making your claim and staking your claim in this world. Cause I'm telling you, we saw you right now. You like this. Like this. And then
Boy, I'm
next
ready
thing
to
you know, when
go.
you jump in, who is this?
This is Ro with the University of Arizona Global Campus. Your friend Adrena Thomas referred you over to our university. She's going to be attending, and she said to reach out to you. Potentially, you might be interested in our university.
Oh, I'm definitely interested in University of Arizona.
Yep. So yeah, we're University of Arizona Global Campus. We're underneath the umbrella of University of Arizona. The only difference is traditional campus. You have to be on the campus and you take 4 classes at a time to be a full-time student. With us, you just take 1 class at a time to be a full-time student, and it's 100% online. And you don't need to log in at any certain time. You just need to complete your assignments by the due date on Thursday and Mondays.
Okay, I also have somebody else I want to refer to.
Oh, great. What's their name?
He's actually in Arizona, so can he like attend? He can like attend on campus if he gets approved.
Hey, let me go get this lighter right quick.
But if he wants to go on campus, he's going to have to take 4 classes at a time to be a full-time student. With us, you can go fully online, and you only have to take 1 class at a time. When you take 4 classes at a time, they're 3.5 months long, roughly. And with us, each class for a bachelor's degree, it's 5 weeks long.
Okay.
And it's only 1 class at a time. So with us, you can work a full-time job, you can take care of your family, and you can go to school full-time. If you go to a campus, it's a little tougher because you have to take 4 classes at a time, and you have to be in the classroom.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
People like to go online with us because you can still work full-time. Are you currently working right now, Curtis?
Yes, I am. I'm actually working right now, and you caught me. You caught me in the middle of a live.
Yeah, no problem. When can I give you a call back later today where you can be in front of a computer?
Well, this live is going to end in the next 20 minutes, so I would say give it 30.
30 minutes? Okay, and then who's the person you wanted to refer? What's the first and last name?
His name is Mike.
Okay, and his last name?
Well, I'm gonna confer with him.
Okay, get his first and last name, his email and phone number, and then we'll talk in 30 minutes. Okay, Chris?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. All right, my bad.
So are you shit? You
But they trying to
nigga,
get you to go to school?
yeah, but this is a University of Arizona, right? So
Yeah.
you out there, and
Yeah.
most likely that might be in Phoenix. So I'm just saying though. But he said that if you go on campus, you gotta take four classes, or
Yeah, that's too much classes for me.
you can take
You know,
one
I'm like
class.
2 classes, 3 classes away from getting my AA.
Damn, nigga, what was you doing in there?
Bullshitting. We had came up with a hey, so one thing I'm gonna tell you about prisoners, right, man? Very ingenious. Uh we was able to create like a network where boom, you take a class, I'm gonna take a class, we gonna flip flop.
Hey, you was on Delancey though.
Yeah, Delancey Street,
Tell
boy.
us about
Pilot
Delancey, man.
program.
Tell us
All them
about
niggas, man,
Delancey
all the
Street.
dudes up in there, man. Get home, man. They got some shit. Delancey Street, Mimi Silbert created a pilot program in Solano, 2016. Um, one and only of its kind. I'm not sure that it's still up and going because I haven't been there in shit 3 years now. But that place, they was trying to change some shit. Imagine level 3 function yard. They trying to do away with prison politics in the building, right? So they took a whole 270 building and turn that motherfucking into like a honor building, if you will, Delancey Street. It was more blacks than anything else because Solano was predominantly black at the time. But we was having Northerners, Southerners, white boys, Asians, and niggas all come together, sit at the same table. And while we might not be able to prepare the meal together, we was actually eating together at that time. You know what I mean? This is before any of this other this was at the end of the peace treaty and all that shit. So, it was a trip, man. I really sat down in prison, right hand to God, nigga, and about 10 steps away from me, Governor Jerry Brown sat there and was breaking down Prop 57 for us in
Damn.
prison, in my building, right? This nigga got 2 niggas armed, nigga, 2 highway patrol niggas with pistols in the prison. I never seen no actual live gun inside the institution ever.
Damn.
This lady got pulled, man. We set up in there and he told us, he said, look, this Prop 57 shit, we don't even know what it is. We just trying to get people out. We still writing the laws as we're sitting here talking. That lady over there, that's my lawyer. She writing the laws for me. And here it
So
is
that
now. All this
is
shit
that
finally
any of
starting
them
to take place.
any of them laws that have changed recently that have made it to where they letting lifers go home?
The whole Prop 57 shit, period. You gotta think the nonviolent 3 strikers, it was a whole lot into it. But it kind of fucked some of the people on the back end. So now when you're getting all these rack classes and milestones and all that shit, that's all behind that Prop 57 shit. Trying to figure out a way to get a nigga out of jail early. But all they did was took and changed the words, nigga. Nobody ain't really getting out too much more earlier than they would have initially. You can go, listen, bro. I was doing so much college when they told us that you could go to college and get out of. They was giving out 21 days per class. You hear me? I said I almost graduated college. 21 days per class. I took about 20 classes.
Damn.
Hell yeah, I was trying to go home.
I feel that.
Yeah, I learned a little bit too along the way.
Yeah. So all right, so check me out. So where you at in your life right now? Once you get your ID,
Yeah,
because this is a problem. This is a problem that somebody else might face coming home, and that was coming home not having no ID and having to thug it through that first month and a half, couple of months. So that's the phase that you at,
yeah.
and that's and man.
So look, with this ID shit, right? Anybody that's been down longer than 10 years, California ID will not issue out an ID after the 10-year mark. You have to go in and reapply for identification, driver's license, all that kind of shit. So it's a disadvantage to anybody that's been doing a lot of time. And they got some shit. If you got more So if you don't, if you got more than 10 years and they won't give you an ID, and then if you go home and you have more than $800 on your books, they want to cut you. They're gonna give you a $200 card with how much money you got on $200 on that card, and then they're gonna cut you a check for whatever money you still got on your books.
Damn.
Right? So it's kind of tricky, man. California, they gonna make it work, but if you don't got no ID, how the fuck I'm gonna cash a check?
Damn. That's
You get where I'm going?
a catch.
You know, before you go home, man, if you can, I know it's some dudes burnt their bridges with their peoples, man, but without a support system, this shit is hard, man. And for I got a lot of people in my life that was trying to get me to go to like transitional housing and all that shit. Hey, what's up, OG? Yes, sir. Trying to go to transitional housing and all that. Hey, no knock on nobody that do it, but if you got family support, man, utilize it.
Yes, sir. So this Benji right here, what's happening with it, Benji? Oh, can't hear him.
Hey, you know who I just talked to too, Dirt?
Oh.
Kiki, man.
How you doing?
He out, man. He doing good, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
hey,
he been out. I seen him when I was at camp. Me and him, we crossed paths in camp.
Oh, he made it all the way down to camp too?
Yeah, I'm telling you, nigga, they started giving him like candy.
Shit, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody seen about the mountain low, and they went to the mountain top.
You hear me? Listen, man. After a while, once you start getting older, it's like.
I can hear you now. Hey, Mike. So yeah. I'm gonna say another realization that before we in this live. From you, I understood that San Diego niggas listen to Mac Dre.
Ha. You know it. My boy came home in '93 with that first romper room. If I thrust you once, then I'm going to thrust you twice. What is I'm seeing on this microphone? I get romped out when this mic is on. Listen, man, San Diego niggas like Bay niggas, but we really got our own swag, right? But don't get it fucked up. Much love to the area, man. From Sac, even though Sac ain't the Bay, I know it's not the Bay. I went up there and got my knowledge, you feel me? But from the V all the way down to San Ho, man, it's all love, man, from Sac down, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I was like, I looked in your collection. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, man. It's like a Slash Up North collection.
Yeah, you gonna see some more. It was a trip, man. I got into it with this nigga Mac Mall on Instagram. I felt like an old troll or something. I had to stop fucking with Instagram, man.
Mac Mall gives it to everybody, nigga. That nigga been tripping lately, dog. Mac Mall been spazzing on everybody lately.
Yeah.
You nigga tripping. That's hella funny though.
That's why I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Can you hear him now?
No, it must be my voice.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear it?
What about now? What about now?
You can?
I can hear him.
Oh, I don't know what's up with my shit. What I'm pressing wrong?
All right, my shit too.
Because like I can hear you, I just can't hear him.
I can hear both of y'all.
I got bad luck with mics.
What button do I need to push?
Just go out and then come back in.
All right.
What up, Rich? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's happening, man?
Man, trying to figure life out, man. Trying to what you call it? Trying to change my life, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I'm trying to change my life.
Man, how you feeling? Are you good?
Man, I'm still stranded on COVID row.
Man, it's a lot of motherfuckers. They saying that shit, man. Everybody gonna get a taste of that shit. Then
I saw it. It's the Omicron variant though. They say the Omicron variant is gonna find its way to everybody.
Yes.
You can run, but it's like one of them horror movies where the person falls and it's over. Like you can run, but it's gonna find you. Look, I'm sounding like a hater because it found me. Hey, somebody ain't had COVID looking at me like you just a hater.
That shit's crazy, man. Niggas getting boosters and shit. Like animals, nigga. Niggas is animals now.
Man.
Oh, my bad. Niggas is animals, man. Better than that, though, man. What's going on for today, man? What y'all doing for today? What y'all going, man? Nothing, just chilling, man.
I'm stranded. I'm stranded. Did it?
Stranded
I can't go nowhere. Shit. I'm protecting the peoples from me.
Oh.
Protecting the peoples from me because I'm dangerous right now. I ain't got the immunities.
I'm the type of nigga I'll come hang out with your ass, nigga. Like, what's up, nigga? Let's kick it, nigga.
I would. I mean, I'm a daredevil like that, but once everybody know you got that shit, you know, shit. It's
They don't want to hit the blunt after you.
Hell nah. They go, you be like, here, blood, hit the blunt. Nah.
I'm smooth.
We can smoke
Nah.
though.
That's guaranteed. Hit this guaranteed COVID.
Yeah.
That's real
How
shit.
the weather up there, man? How Sacramento looking this morning?
Nippy.
Bright and sunny.
Bright and sunny,
It's nippy though. Shit. Well, I'm up north further though, but it's nippy though. It's cold in the
Hey,
morning.
you in what part of Arizona? How far is you from Flagstaff?
I'm in Phoenix. I just went through Flagstaff, nigga. I'm gonna send you some pictures when we get off. It was snowing.
That's one of my favorite places. That is my favorite place in Arizona.
I went to Grand Canyon, Arizona, Sedona. I did all that.
Nice.
I mean, you know, shit. Little at a time. Nigga.
It's only a week.
Welcome home, big dog. Welcome home, dog.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Shout out to the homie that's home, man. You feel me? Real shit.
I ain't gonna lie, it took me a minute to see some snow. It took me a damn near a year to see some snow.
There you go. There go my man in the snow right there.
Hey, thank you for helping me learn from my mistakes, my brother. Because niggas like you to tell niggas like me that nigga think smarter. You feel me? At times, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
He on a ski lift. I mean, I'm just saying, I gotta get off of COVID.
I am not getting on that lift.
Sorry, my shit breaking up. I'm gonna get back with you.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
My shit. I come on, fuck shit up.
Much love, y'all.
Salute, yes, sir. Wherever I go, I might mess up, and somebody else should mess up.
I don't know how my receptions is up here, so I'm just tapping in, gonna give mines before I get cut off again. You know what I mean?
I got them glasses in my car.
Oh yeah. I got the red eyes underneath too.
That's right.
I got the same exact glasses. I swear to God.
I'm gonna go to the woods and find a little spot here soon, take my break, if you know what I mean.
This was just a reminder, like, that I have not been to the snow this season. Like, literally, I haven't. And the season, before we look up, it's gonna be February.
Bro,
I got to go to the snow, damn it.
Wait, drive right.
I got to go to the snow, damn it.
You can go to Shasta, my nigga.
It's not even cold, man. It's like 30 degrees out here. No wind. It's awesome right now.
All right, let me see some more snow.
There you go. I'm gonna change the cat.
Hey, Dre. Me and Drina went on that motherfucker and it got stuck at nighttime. Like, we thought it was over. We thought the ride had shut down and the people left, and we were stuck in the thing.
There you go.
No, salute, Rich. Salute. Are you out there by yourself? Is anybody else there?
It's early, man. Nobody's here. I'm working. I got my rake.
So that's a whole different. So that's a whole different job.
Oh, there goes somebody right there.
Yeah, this is the snow job.
Got some snow bunnies up there. Hey, snow bunnies. There go snow bunnies.
They're up here too.
That's what's up. I like that shit. So what are you testing the circumference of the ride? What are you what are you doing?
I just got to maintenance everything. I lost the camera, but I hear you guys. Shit.
My feet are cold.
All right, y'all. I'll hit you back, man. I'm losing receptions.
All right, man. You have a good one, Wolf.
Safe up there,
Yeah.
man.
Smoke it hard.
Yes, sir. Make some of them yellow snow cones now.
I'm feeling like Eric B right now. Thinking of a master plan. Cause ain't nothing like something inside my hands, so I dig it to the front of the brother off rope.
I don't even know the song, but the first couple bars.
That's it. That's all you need to know.
We're thinking of a master plan. That's it. That's all I know.
I used to roll up until I hold up. All right, man. Well, I'm up out of here, Dre. I appreciate you for coming through and things. I gotta weather this storm.
Weather, baby.
You know how it goes.
I'm finna see. I called this nigga Kev out on smoke shit. It's like, well, nigga, pull up to my panel later on, nigga. So I might go live in a little bit. See if this nigga gonna pull up. I'll keep you tuned in.
Oh, Kevin things.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Fuck it.
Hey, anything discussing your panel, man? Discuss that shit. It's your show.
Oh no, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You know, because niggas, okay, they make little videos about niggas. You know, weird gay shit. Like, not say like that, but like with two men doing things with each other. Like, this is what you think about all day. Is you sit down and think about men all day and what they do with each other, scissoring and shit. And like, I know it's fun, it's jokes. They were kind of funny, but bro, you gotta come. It's this weird shit though. I got them all downloaded and shit. It's hella funny though to me.
Time you going live?
I don't know yet. I just might go after this. You never know.
All right, well, shit, have at it.
Oh, I will say this on live because I did discuss something on live. Well, I won't say too much, but I kind of had a talk.
Yeah.
And what's funny, the conversation was coming up, right? And nigga, we was just somehow, and I put something on a thing of the song, sad guru. And then the dude comes in, he was like, "What's up with Will?" I said, "Hey, you know Dirty, don't you?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, see, that's my brother, dog." He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Man," I said, "All right." I hit the play button, right? It started talking some knowledge shit about integrity, being a real leader, and like debating in the same battlefield with your people and all this, right? And I stopped and I said, "Damn, don't that sound familiar, bro?" I said, "You need maybe it was right." And he was like, and I said, "I don't know. I'm just saying, my nigga." I said, bro, but I mean, you gotta apologize. You gotta work it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I said, we on that. I said, it's like, we on that. You know what we talking about, right? He was like, yeah, true. I said, man, we gotta. I said, come on now, brother. What did dude just say? Like, I was like, bro, you a leader for like, when I'm here, you a leader, bro. So he's like, you a leader too, Benji. I said, that's true, but we're talking about the main leader right now, bro. Like, suppose I heard you're the main leader. I said, how you go from cussing the nigga out for the nigga still say he cool with you, respect you, still cussing the nigga out? Like, I said, what is up? He was like, you know what? You're right. And he said it. I think he feel kind of bad now because the way it got hit to him, because it was funny. The dude was just talking about it, bro. And it was just like, boom, he popped up. I said, I see how shit work. I said, you was supposed to pop up right now. He was like, yeah, you right. I said, all right, well, we'll talk in due time. I said, I'll subscribe to you when I see you, know what I'm saying? But I said, I better know something, bro. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing dirty, but you're not gonna say something, brother. I was like, but I want to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, because it hit him, nigga. He had nothing else. He said the whole night chopping it up, gave me leads and game and shit. I said, yeah, I heard you good. He shoot me game. I said, yeah, this man hooked my brother up. I'm like, yeah. I said, make that right, bro. He said, I got you, Benji. I was like, all right. I said, all right, nigga. We don't see.
That's what's up. You know why? You are, matter of fact, without even answering, you know why? Because that shit should have never been. Like, I ain't had nothing against it.
Right, and that's how the thing was stating. It's niggas. It was crazy. I just came up and then I was like, oh, I paused it. Wait, nigga, ain't you doing that right now? He was cool with it though. He was cool with it. He understood that shit, my nigga. I said, I hear you, the man like that, bro. And like, my nigga still praising you, like, love, give me shit. He was like, man, that's crazy shit. Shit work in mysterious ways, bro. That's the only reason why I came up, because I wasn't gonna say nothing, but the nigga just started talking about it on the TV. I was like, I gotta say something. Okay, baby.
You know what? To be honest, like, if it was something that I did that was that heinous, I would have a different approach. but I ain't did nothing to him.
Right. And
I respect him. So it's like, come on, man. I respect you. I'm not your enemy. You can't make me your enemy in your mind.
I hope Sis got some shirts coming. Because I said, man, you know it is. And I said, man, just fix it. I said, you know how I'm like, let's make it right. You know, like, let's make it right. I said, that's all I'm going to say about it. I was just make it right. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That was hey, look, nigga. It just happened, bro. And I wasn't going to at first because I was thinking, I was like, Dirty said don't say nothing. Dirty said don't say nothing. And I was like, the nigga said something, bro. And I was like, damn. So I ain't supposed to say. I can't remember what I said.
I basically just told you what was coming.
Yeah. And see, I was figuring out a way to stop it because he came back to, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, damn, okay. What you was saying about it, right? I'm like, damn, this is war, nigga, bam, there. You know what I'm saying? I said it's either whatever or it's going down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But hopefully, he said in due time. Hopefully he's fixing that mistake. I hope he's looking out for you. I hope he's listening right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If he is, shout out to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make it right. But I think niggas feel bad when they do that shit too at the same time. So niggas come right away and just like, oh, I'm sorry, because the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
If you threaten a nigga and if you threaten a nigga and a nigga tell you, nigga, I will beat your eyes both purple and back, and that nigga tells you, and I love you.
I was telling that nigga, I said, bro, I said, nigga, you can't do that to a nigga, bro. I said, I do that with my nigga, like, you'll cuss me out or whatever. I'm like, fuck with my nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that nigga. Tell that nigga, hey, what's up? I love that nigga. Like,
hey, look. Like, there's a responsibility that comes with being like a good person, right?
Facts.
And when somebody feels like you've wronged them, and you know that you ain't wronged them, then you gotta stand on still, regardless what come out their mouth. You gotta stand on like, yeah, man, I still love you, regardless of what the fuck you're saying right now.
Right.
I still like, I never changed.
Right.
And sometimes people see, like I'm telling you, this is some real shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
When people feel like you're so smart and dangerous,
mm-hmm.
that they have offended you, then that means everything. What I say, man, everything come out your mouth seem like a cricket pitch, like it ain't the right pitch, because you on the defense, and everything I say it seems like an attempt or an approach. But if I'm not coming from that spot, if I'm coming from a genuine spot, then eventually you got to realize that you fighting your own demons and boogaloos and things, because I ain't got nothing against you or no malice in my heart. None. I can't even find the reason to be mad at this human.
Bro, that's how it is with Kev, nigga. That's the OG 55 and 40. Like, that's the OG nigga. Like, he shoot game. He remind me of my pops. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do nothing like that, linking pictures of his wife. I don't do that shit anyway. That's violation. Nigga, like, come on, my nigga, like, but hopefully we'll discuss it today. Hopefully. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Nah, hey, man, hey, Dre, there's something that I was gonna say, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And I've been watching these videos, and hear me clear. Mm-hmm. This is probably, it's only 7 people watching, so this is for them 7 people to get. But I refuse to listen to anybody that's talking about somebody in a rant and they don't say their name. Because if they don't say their name, that's like a product of the devil. Like, because you literally shooting arrows out and you might hit somebody on accident. So therefore, when people come online and they vent and they rant, if they not saying exactly who they tripping with, I'm not listening to it. Because I'm that sensitive of a guy that I could probably think you talking about me. And you might not be talking about me.
Fact.
And that's the problem. So therefore, if a person ain't saying who they got their problem with, I'm not entertaining that shit no more, Dre. I'm not.
Man. That's why I'm nipping mine in the blood right now. I know who putting smell on my name. I know who. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be nip. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I'm talking about. Before it
Man,
gets
I
any,
used to
before it
think
gets any further.
like if you know the person that started the shit, you got the more important information because you know where it came from.
Yep, I'm going right to that nigga. Well, shit, Dirt. I'm gonna let you rest in, brother. You can get off shit. You know what I mean? You keep leaning back,
Man, it's about,
sipping the syrup, like.
I got to dip back because I'm not trying to Seagrams ain't gonna send me a check. Hey Benji, hey,
Yeah.
start your channel, talk your shit, do your stuff. I gotta get back here. I gotta get back up in these I gotta get back up in these blankets because
Shout out, man.
I'm gonna take another test today at 12.
Mm-hmm.
There's some information that says like if you tested positive, you might test positive for 90 days. So I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm just trying to find my way up off of COVID road. So that's my struggle right now.
Right.
Hey, so start your shit, man. Start your shit. Do your stuff.
I'm about to start it up for a little bit and see what's going on. Start some shit up. YouTubers, that's my shit right there, man. If y'all want to tap in, I'm my own entity now. Okay?
Hey Benji, I'm gonna leave you with this. Funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Funniest thing ever. And I say this to Ivan because like it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I said, nigga, you tried to sink my battleship. That nigga said, he didn't say it was reinforced. He said, nigga, that motherfucker was reinforced.
He did it way cool like that too, though.
Nigga, that motherfucker was reinforced. And then guess what? From him saying that understood. He didn't say it was reinforced. No, he was like, yeah, nigga, that motherfucker was reinforced, nigga. I tried, nigga. It was reinforced. So I'm gonna leave y'all on that. Dirty.
Shell out.
Go.